heck is going on? Why is there nobody on site? Holy moly, how long have I been in quarantine? Holy moly. Unemployed gamer here. Oh my god, give me a second. I need to catch my breath. Unemployed gamer here, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Right now, it's scary times out there. This explains why it's so lonely out here. But good job, everybody's quarantined. Did I say that right? Anyways, everybody's inside safe and hopefully practicing social distancing. And because you are probably bored inside your home, probably just playing video games and watching TV shows, you've probably seen pretty much everything and played everything. So I'm going to recommend my favorite TV shows. That's right, my top 10 to be exact. So here we go. Alright then, follow me and grab your popcorn, your beer, and hopefully you have toilet paper with you, because I don't. I'm using napkins. Anyways, let's do this. My top 10 TV shows of all time. Yes, let's do this. Number 10, Lost. And if you like elements of supernatural and science fiction, then honestly, you're gonna love Lost. I mean, I got hooked. The first episode for me was amazing. I mean, imagine just waking up on a strange island after a horrible airplane accident and you don't know what the hell's going on and who are these characters. And you'll start learning, obviously, every episode. And believe me, you're going to binge watch this show all the way to the end. And it's very controversial for their ending, by the way. You either love it or hate it. I'm on the part, which is I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's just okay, I guess. But other than that, it was a great show. I love it. Number 9, Fargo. And if you're a fan of the Coen Brothers movie, honestly, you are going to love this show. This show is awesome from start to finish. The acting is awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong, especially the first season. Billy Bob Thornton was great. Every season is different storyline, but all of them are awesome and amazing. And you do not need to watch the movie to actually start watching it. So I recommend it, especially during this quarantine. Let's do this. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8, Dexter. A story about an undercover cop or forensics guy. Anyways, he's actually a serial killer. And he's kind of like a superhero, actually. He actually kills, but only the bad guys. So he only kills pedophiles, murderers, rapists, you name it. So I guess we can call him a hero. I don't know if it's wrong or right. You decide. But the writing is awesome here. And it's another one with those kind of endings. Either you're going to love it or hate it. Where do I stand? I hate the ending. But honestly, I forgive him because every other season was amazing. Anyways, if you're cheering for Dexter, don't feel bad. We did that many, many times. Number 7, The Wonder Years. And honestly, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I mean, this is a great show. I used to watch this as a little kid. Actually, I used to watch it with my big sister. And it really hooked me, you know, the narration, the way the narrator talks, you know, it's very brilliant for me. The soundtrack, I mean, is really good. It's based on the 60s, so you can imagine what kind of music they have. A lot of rock and roll, classic rock. While watching this show, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to smile, you name it. It was well written, and I mean, who doesn't identify, you know, with the main character? It's what we all go through life, you know, so I recommend it. Number 7, great show. Number 6, Freaks and Geeks. Honestly, this show is one of my favorites. It's on my top 10. Judd Apatow and Paul Feig were actually the people behind it. Honestly, it's also a comedy, but it's also pretty dramatic, you know, so it has a little bit of both. Brilliant writing. I mean, it's Judd and Paul Feig. And who didn't go through these moments in high school? This is stories about high school and freaks and geeks, the stoners, and the jocks and et cetera, et cetera. But it's really good. It really does give you those moments of high school. And it's too bad it got canceled after only one season. But even if it's just one season, though, give it a shot. Trust me, you'll love it. It's one of the shows ever, period. I love it. I honestly seen it maybe about 5 times. Yes, it's one season, but it's that good. Oh, and the soundtrack is also amazing. Freaks and Geeks also is going to show you pretty familiar actors before they were famous. So, anyways, number 6, Freaks and Geeks. Number 5, The Leftovers. This TV show is based off a book, but let me tell you, it's amazing. Almost perfect for me. And basically, imagine one day you wake up and a certain percentage of humanity just disappears without explanation. Like your family is gone. You imagine you're having breakfast and they just vanish. So the people left are called the leftovers. And let me warn you, this show is very intense from start to finish. It was only 3 seasons. If I got that wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments, it's been a while. But it's also going to make you question a lot of stuff. It's really, really good. Highly recommended. One of my favorites for sure. The Leftovers. Number 4. Breaking Bad. One of the best TV shows ever created. Bryan Cranston as Walter White. One of the best characters, honestly, ever. He's badass. Who would have thought Hall from Malcolm in the Middle would be such a badass, right? And the story of a teacher that's dying of cancer and is broke, and is desperate to get money for his family before he dies. So he starts doing crystal meth, and well, you gotta keep watching so you can see how this ends. And another controversial ending, which I think is one of the best endings ever created in TV shows. You gotta watch it just so you can cry like I did. All right, there, I said it. Breaking Bad, the greatest. The greatest.
Do you know how much I make a year?
Number 3, 6 Feet Under. And this show, created by Alan Ball, is about death. That's right, a show about death, and it's done really damn good. Or is it darn good? Anyways, this show made it to my top 3 for a reason. The writing, the direction. Overall, big fan of Alan Ball. American Beauty, hello. Anyways, the ending is one of the best endings for me, in my opinion, even though a lot of people also hated it. I am on the love side, and if you watch this ending and you don't cry the whole way, then you need a heart, really, you do. This show is awesome, and well, let me know what you think of it when you watch it, and let's see if it gave you goosebumps like it gave me goosebumps. Great show, deserves to be number 3. Number 2, Mad Men. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw the cover on this, I judged the book by its cover. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I did it. But I'm glad I watched it. It is definitely one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. And it's brilliant, actually. Brilliant. I got nothing but good things to say about it. It's about the early years of advertisement, and also shows a lot of strong messages. Also how women started in the workplace, feminism all the way, basically. And I don't know if I should say that Don Draper kicks ass or not, or if he's evil or not. I guess you can be the judge when you watch it. Damn it, I don't know. I have mixed feelings because Don Draper is such a badass character as well. And there's so many awesome characters, and you basically get to see how advertisements started, like I said earlier, but it gets really, really intense and really good, and it deserves to be number 2 on my list. Anyways,
let me go drink my old fashioned now so we can move on to number 1.
Round and around, back home again.
Number 1, The Sopranos. And I've seen The Sopranos 2 times now, and right now, as I speak, I'm going on my 3rd time. Each time I love it more. This TV show is written perfectly, and it paved the way for the other TV shows, actually. If it wasn't for this TV show, we probably wouldn't have all the amazing stuff we have nowadays. Before The Sopranos, TV shows pretty much sucked. And if you like movies like The Goodfellas, Casino, Scarface, and all those gangster movies, you know, The Godfather, you're gonna love this show. It's full of all that. You'll actually see some familiar actors as well throughout the season. I'm just gonna say this, it's a masterpiece, and of course it was gonna be number 1 for me. And such great actors you'll fall in love with, and you'll cry. And well, for all the actors that are passed away now, rest in peace. And I believe David Chase is the creator. I also want to thank him for such an awesome show. But yeah, this was my number 1. And guess what? You can watch it right now for free on HBO app. Since we are going through the quarantine, definitely watch it for free. Recommend it. But this was my number 1. Number 1, Sopranos. And before I go, I want us to check out this scene. Because that was, my friend, spoiler alert, his last drink. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and comment. You tell me what is your favorite TV show, please. Get busy living or get busy dying. I really do hope you choose the first option. And remember, all you need is TV. TV, TV, TV.